I have a friend here today who's extraordinary. Candy Valentino, welcome to the show.
Candy Valentino.
Candy Valentino.
Candy Valentino.
Candy Valentino, author of Wealth Habits.
We have got a big day for you planned. I cannot wait to dive into the incredible work that Tony Robbins is putting out into the world.
That really touches my heart that you and I have similar backgrounds where we began.
When it comes to your finances, life hacks, relationships, pretty much everything that will help you keep your life or your business or your money on track, I want you to think of me as the friend you go to for advice. I grew up in a trailer on government assistance, an only child to teenage parents, and we were as blue collar as it gets. With no money, I started my first business right out of high school. And since then, I've gone on to start, scale, acquire, and exit multi-million-dollar businesses, all while navigating investing, building wealth, and eventually creating financial freedom. I'm not just going to tell you how to create a rich life. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. I've been interviewing successful, interesting, and inspiring people for a very long time. It's sometimes hard to do the right thing.
Yeah.
If you don't, it's going to be harder.
We inherently know what's right. It's just doing the hard thing of what's right now.
This is like my most comfortable place in the world. If I were to give you a magic wand, what do you think that some of the first steps that you would take?
I think it's awareness. I think education and awareness.
If God had this like totally different person that you should have been, that you would have been if you would have like done everything you're supposed to do, you tearing up. You okay?
Yeah, it's true though.
Yeah.
I've always been able to just kind of not take myself that serious, realize I'm not the smartest guy in the room.
If you could give maybe just all of us some wisdom.
There's only 3 ways to ever deal with a customer. Acquiring a new one is 20 times harder than upselling somebody or making them buy more frequently. So you want to supersize everybody's fries.
People ask me all the time for advice, and that's what I'm here for.
I really need to start saving, but I just don't know where to start.
The most important thing I can tell you, wealth building is a habit, it's behavior. Live beneath your means so that you can invest more money so that at some point you don't have to always trade time for it. I'm here to shed light on some of these current scams that you can avoid if you know what to look for. A money scam that's still going strong is online purchase scams. People most commonly reported being victims after trying to buy a puppy online. Remember, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Today, I'm meeting with Danielle, who owns what was once a very successful business called Urban Walls. I went to meet with Danielle and to see what I could do to help.
I started the business about 14 years ago. Things were really good at the beginning, and then it really took a turn. And I didn't realize what was happening until essentially it was a little bit too late. This obviously really sucks, this situation. It's not where I thought I'd be, and it's not where I want to be. When you look at it with eyes of a purpose, it gives you so much more hope to move forward. I am absolutely ready to meet Candy.
Hi,
Danielle.
Hi, Danielle, Candy. Paul, Candy, so nice to meet you. This was your first product that you put out, I believe it was 14 years ago today.
Yes.
Wow, and look how far you guys have come. Tell me a little bit about how you got here.
So I hired a marketing company that I, had a ton of trust in. It was suggested to me to make a new website. Money's going out. I'm bleeding. I started to really panic because I'm seeing the bank account go lower and lower. We lost about $600,000 to $700,000 through that marketing company. There's times where I'm like, I don't know.
Well, thank you for being vulnerable and sharing that. I know it is not easy to talk about this, and so I give you so much credit. Rather than going with the masses, I want you to think about where's the opportunity to do the opposite.
She's hopeful, that means I can be hopeful. I can't even begin to thank her for taking the time to come out and talk with us.
I'm really glad that they reached out, and I'm really, really cheering them on and rooting for them to win. And I know they will. They really have it in them. They're a great, great family. That's it for today's show. I hope you learned something valuable and are ready to take that information to make a positive, impactful change in not just your own life, but the lives of others. I'm Candy Valentino. Thanks so much for watching.